Hey, good morning, everybody. John here at Havoc Maker Studio. Hoping you're having a great day as usual. I had intended to do this video and another video today. Well, actually, yesterday. I'm doing it today. Those of you that are in my area, in the Dallas Fort Worth area, know that pretty much from wee hours of the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, until about 8, 9 o'clock at night, we had torrential rain and thunderstorms and power outages. And if we weren't experiencing the power outage, we would have our internet would go down because of wherever the internet um, provider, wherever their boxes are, we're losing power, or we would lose the internet because we lost power. Anyways, lots of issues and lots of flickering lights here. So I decided to just go ahead and shut down the studio because I didn't want to lose another computer. Yes, I've got all sorts of protections against electrical surges, but I've lost a computer before from electricity striking my apartment building. So we didn't do these videos. So here we are. Yay. Okay. So first up, we're going to talk about just something really quick here that might interest some of you Horus Heresy players, or those of you who've been thinking about getting involved, or you're just looking to bolster what you already have. Over on Spikeybits, they are talking about 50% off sales in some locations for the Horus Heresy. Now they call it with it being on life support, and whether it's on life support or not, it's hard to say. What I can say from firsthand experience, going to numerous local stores since the release of Horus Heresy, people bought into it, but there's not a lot of activity going on, and that's not necessarily good. There are some stores that still have stacks of the launch box stacks. When I say stacks, I mean these things are stacked up high, not like, oh, there's a couple there, a couple there. No, they're like my height. I'm 5'11". They're like my height in stack weight. No, not stack weight, stack height. And actually, probably weight. That's a lot of boxes. Anyways, so Horus Heresy, and we've already seen the numbers on its launch day and everything that's gone on since then. So Horus Heresy is not the big financial coup I think they were hoping. Now, does that mean there's nobody playing Horus Heresy? No. People are still playing it. They're still loving it. And those diehard fans that have been holding on since the beginning, or those ones that just jumped onto the train as it would move along like a hobo and grabbed their China cast versions, which I'm not saying you're wrong for doing that. I most certainly have come across China cast stuff myself. But there's still fans playing the game. Is it the Warhammer 40,000 or Age of Sigmar breaker? No, it's not going to topple those two big dogs, despite Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000 experiencing some roughness going on right now. Games Workshop is pretty much, with all their losses, they are throwing everything that they've got. And from what I understand from one industry insider, they have accelerated their release schedule with some product just to drive up sales. Like they are flinging everything at the wall and in hopes to see what sticks, and it's going to make them money, because we know at the end of this month we're going to see what their first half of the 2022-2023 year is going to have been like. We know that last year was not great for Games Workshop. But of course, they fluff it up and are like, hey, we did great. Look at all these revenue, blah, blah, blah. They did not do well. They did not do well, people, and they're not doing well right now. So enough of that. Let's talk about 50% off sales. All right. So some of you are automatically might be like, whoa, John, you can't do 50% off sales because of MAP. Well, MAP, and I forget what it stands for. Basically, it's the advertised manufacturer's advertised price point. I think that's what it means here in the United States, which means that with Games Workshop material, I cannot advertise over 15% off of a product. It has to be 15% or less if I'm going to advertise it. Now, of course, we all know that there are stores that are putting stuff at 50% off, 40% off, whatever. But that's in store. They're not advertising, so that's how they're kind of getting around with it. And in this case, yes, folks, Games Workshop does have a sale. I mean, it's not them directly. Other people are putting stuff on sale for them. But this kind of lends some credibility to the Horus Heresy not performing as well as we're led to believe. I mean, I think most reasonable people will realize that, or have already realized that it's not a hot seller. All right, especially if you've been in the gaming industry, whether as a hobbyist, a gamer, a retailer, you know that this is not a hot ticket item. Yeah, it's going to have some crazy great sales on the front end, but its sustainability is going to dip off dramatically. Even if they crank out, hey, here's a new model, here's a new type of tank that's never been seen before, even in the Horus Heresy that we've been doing for, I don't know, like 10 years or so. And it's a brand new one that they just found that's on the battlefield. And so we're going to put that into production, which is really silly of them. But they got to make money. I get it. So the sustainability of this game, I mean, it's sustainable. You could play it forever, but there's no growth behind it. This is a kind of, it'd be weird to say it, and I'm sure you business-minded people or people with business degrees can probably put it in better terminology, but this is a long-term limited product. And by that, I mean, they're going to have stuff available for this probably for the next few years, but then that's going to be it. It's not a long-term sustaining product because of the lore, and it will eventually interfere with Warhammer 40,000. There's only so much you can do with the prehistory. We know what happens at the end of the Horus Heresy, and once that drops, once the Emperor, spoiler alert, once the Emperor and Horus do their battle, that's it. Emperor's effed up, gets put into a chair. Horus is dead, along with Sanguinius and a couple others. And we go into the Scouring, which there could be a product line. That's where that limited or that couple year plan down the line is going to come into play. They can create a book called The Scouring, which is the next few thousand years of the loyalists hunting down the traitors. But it's still Marines versus Marines. There's only so much you're going to get out of this. So right now, if you are looking to get into Horus Heresy, I'll have the link for this article in the description below. So if you want to try to get this product, especially at these discounts, it might be worth it. You might even still save money because even with the extra shipping coming from the UK and such at 50-30% off, it still might be cheaper than buying here in the US. Because normally, if you were in the UK, you could go to a Games Workshop store or Warhammer store and buy the product, and it's cheaper there than it is here in the US. What you can't do is order from here in the US or Canada or wherever you are in the world. You can't order it from the United Kingdom's website, which is cheaper, and have it shipped to you. So this might be a good workaround for you guys if you are looking at getting involved. There's someplace, man, 40% off of Cursed City. I might have to look into that. At any rate, it's very interesting to see how quickly that Horus Heresy has kind of gone, I'm not going to say gone down the drain, but is already suffering. I don't know if it's on life support, but it's definitely suffering. All right, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's get on to the cool stuff. So we are going to be doing, starting today, later on today, I'll be doing a drawing for the basically the holiday season giveaway. And every weekend, I'm going to be doing a random drawing for a random prize for a random person. I guess that's a lot of randoms. It's very randomized. And in some cases, it might just be one big item. Like we've got the Atomic Mass Games Quinjet from Marvel Crisis Protocol. We have the 35th anniversary Warhammer 40,000 model. I think it's Brother So and So stabbing the orc. We have a host of other Reaper models from ReaperCon, so limited edition Reaper models. We have paints, we have brushes, brush soap. We've got a variety of stuff, and even some, I guess you can call them stocking stuffers. I'm probably just going to toss into those giveaways just to pad it a little bit. So how do we get to those giveaways? We've talked about it a lot of times before, and it's for me to continue doing something like this, I need your support. And you guys know what that means. That means subscribers. And I know it's a pain in the butt. I really do, guys. And I don't mean to kick a dead horse, right? But it's how we do things here on YouTube. It's how we can afford to do these things. And I'm not in any position where I'm getting tens of thousands of dollars because I don't have tens of thousands of subscribers. And I'm not, that's not on you. All you subscribers have been great. That's on me and my content. But for me to justify keep going and to be able to just give back to the community that's been supporting me or will be supporting me in the future, I need the support. So I support you. You support me. We scratch each other's back. It gets a little weird at Christmas time. Anyways, so just to give you guys an idea, this is how I can see who you are. All right. So you've got to be a subscriber to this channel if you want to be eligible for a prize. Now, this is where I see it is if you chose to make your subscriptions public, yay, thank you so much. And that you subscribe to your channel in the last, or my channel in the last 28 days. So that's how I see who you are, which is great. Now, if you are keeping it private or you got suspended or identified as spam, like a bot account or something, I won't see that, right? So, which is totally fine. If you want to keep it private, please keep it private and you just want to support the channel that way, great. I'm still going to be doing the drawings either way. So with that said, let's take a look at one thing some people have asked me is what you do. So you sign into YouTube on your computer or your tablet or mobile device, whatever. I think computer is probably the best. And in the top right, you're going to click on your profile picture. In the left menu, you're going to select privacy. Turn it on or off to keep your subscriptions private. Really simple, right? Now, one other thing I should have added on here, and that's on me, is if you don't want to use your regular email account, okay, like you have your main favorite account, make a second email account and attach it to YouTube. Make it my second YouTube email account at gmail.com. I don't care what it is. Just something that I will be able to use. I'll be able to see when I draw your name and I can email you. We can verify you are who you are and I can get in contact with you and make sure I get you your whatever it is that you won in the giveaway. And if you don't care, then don't worry about it. All right, easy peasy. Now, on top of that, let's talk about the weekly giveaways. So beginning today, and I will be doing a drawing later on today, and we'll announce it. I'm probably going to aim for about 5 o'clock, right? Between now and December 31st, every weekend, we are going to be giving something away. Maybe multiple things, especially when it comes to the smaller items. Talked about that at length. So you have to be a subscriber here on YouTube. Now, these are going to be ongoing special giveaway goals. And then occasionally I'm going to have something pop up, and we're going to talk about that in a second, where, hey guys, if you do XYZ, we're going to do another giveaway. So when I get to 350, 400, and 400 subscribers, we're going to do double giveaways when that happens on that. So whatever weekend that falls on, we're doing a double giveaway. And on 500 subscribers, that's a triple giveaway. I might have to, we might run out of stuff. I might have to go to some of my supporting stores and get some stuff, which is totally fine. I am all right with that. But like I said, I've got a stack of items over here now at 22 items to give away. And we're approaching the $700 mark. So we got then 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to take wonderful pictures of this, hopefully, is an Angel Sanguine. It's a Space Marine army. It's one of the Blood Angels sub-chapters or successor chapters. It is a full army, and it is a massive, massive, massive army. Well over 2,000 points. I think it's around the 4,000 point mark, guys. So, and that's current 9th edition, and it is painted by a wonderful friend of mine. And once we get rid of this in a giveaway, we'll be donating money to his widow, his spouse, former spouse, no, widow, his wife, and his kids. So we're going to be doing all sorts of things for that. So that's going to be coming up if we hit these level of subscribers, right? And that's between now, today, and the 31st. And we're not too far away from 350 subscribers. We might be able to hit that in like a week. And I think, in all honesty, as long as we are promoting this, you guys are putting it out on your local Warhammer 40,000 groups, your Atomic Mass, or your Marvel Crisis groups, all your different groups that you guys are in. We've got a whole bunch of RPG groups that subscribe to the channel, doing it on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever. Help me broadcast this out, and we can grow the channel, and we can get a lot more gifts out, especially as we are in the holiday season. It's the season to give away gifts. So help me out with that, guys and gals. And those of you that have helped out so far, I super appreciate it. I really do. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate it. So that aside, let's take a look at one other thing. This is going to be our first little special that's coming up. So, Marine Corps birthday. Happy birthday to me. And Veterans Day is November 10th and 11th. That is next week. That is in 5 or 6 days. If we get 325 subscribers, remember, we're looking for 350 for our first double giveaway. So, if we get 325 subscribers by November 11th, so that's at 11:59 p.m. here Central Time. If we got 325 subscribers, we're going to do a double giveaway that weekend. And if we have 350, I guess I need to make it a triple or a quadruple. We'll make it a triple giveaway. Well, maybe I should do a quadruple. I guess that means we do a quadruple. Is that right? Doing my math right? I didn't do Common Core math, so I don't know if I'm supposed to divide by an apple or carry the pineapple and then add in a fraction. I don't know. Anyways, and then on our Instagram, if by November 30th we get 200 followers on Instagram, then we are going to do a special Instagram giveaway. So if you're a follower on Instagram, not on YouTube, but you're a follower on Instagram, you will be eligible for a giveaway. And to make Instagram great again, I've got my paint table is stocked and ready to go. We're going to be doing some painting today. And we're going to be over the next few weeks just blasting Instagram with updates on some painting techniques I'm trying out, some new painted models, and some fan favorites. So, a lot of content coming down, and some cool stuff's going to kick off next Monday because I just got handed to me from Free League Publishing and from Evil Genius Games a bunch of content for RPGs, and I've got the quick play guide for the Cowboy Bebop RPG, and we're going to review that all next week. And plus, is November, and it's the second anniversary for Cyberpunk. So we're going to be doing a month-long videos of Cyberpunk RPG related content. So a lot of cool stuff going on. And now's the perfect time to make sure you're an Instagram follower, you're a subscriber here on the channel. Those links are down below. So I hope you guys will join me and continue to support the channel, especially as we get close to the end of the year and into the next year. And also, as a side note, if there is some special content you guys would like me to cover, maybe there's a controversy, I don't know, like maybe some YouTuber versus Spikeybits you want me to cover, or there's a paint line you would like me to cover, or a miniature, or cover a game, whether it's an RPG or a tabletop skirmish game or something along that lines, you guys would like to see some special content, go ahead and put it in the comments below and let me know. And I will do the research on it and we'll get some videos up. Anyways, you guys have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you a little later. See ya.